I'm Fred Sirieix and I'm French.
Bon courage, les Irlandais.
I used to work front of house in the hospitality industry.
Santa.
Cheers. But now I'm front of camera, bringing people together. I really love cycling. It's a great way to travel and meet people.
I haven't run this much for so long.
Get a taste of new cultures and fresh flavors.
I know it's naughty, but they're so good.
Last year, I toured Northern Ireland on my bike. This time, I'm heading back across the Irish Sea to explore the south of this extraordinary island.
It really is epic.
The cycle challenges start in Wexford and finish further south in County Cork. Some tough,
Are you going to cheer me on or what? Come on!
some more gentle,
Time for tea.
but all spectacular. It's not just about cycling.
And kiss. Perfect.
There will be different challenges and adventures along the way. You've all heard of the Tour de France.
This is truly an incredible place.
This is Tour de Fred. My cycle trip around Ireland is almost at an end. The last leg of my journey has brought me to West Cork on Ireland's Wild Atlantic Way. And I have a very special cycling companion. I've been joined by my daughter, Andrea.
No, don't get me wrong, cycling is actually hard, but the view here is so worth it.
Who is here to get a first taste of Ireland.
So what spices do you have in there?
No, I won't be telling.
She's not going to
Really?
tell you the recipe, it's a secret.
Yeah,
There must be some clove in it.
there might be.
She's not going to tell us.
We take alpacas for a relaxing walk. Well, I'm not so sure about that one. The stakes are high in our cycling challenge.
Come on, Andrea.
More?
Yeah!
I've lost my pedal.
Come on!
And we try very hard not to offend with our artistic interpretations.
This is harder than it looks.
No, you're making it look very, very, very hard.
Allez, on y va to West Cork. West Cork stretches from Cork City and the town of Kinsale to 3 rugged peninsulas that reach into the wild Atlantic Ocean. The best way to take in all the scenery, wildlife and history West Cork has to offer is to cycle it, of course.
I'm in West Cork and it's time for my last cycling challenge. I'm really excited because I'm joined by my daughter, Andrea, but also because we're going to do an incredible cycling challenge. We're going to do a whole loop of the island. And I don't mean the whole island of Ireland, but the island of Inchydoney. And it's going to be beautiful. And at the end, I've got a surprise for you, Andrea.
Oh,
Do you know?
what is it?
We're going to go surfing.
Yeah!
All right? Are you ready to go?
Yeah, I am.
Come on, let's go.
Inchydoney Island lies in Clonakilty Bay and is connected to the mainland by 2 causeways. This loop of the island is just over 5 kilometers and will be cycling on sand, over bridges and along winding roads. For Andrea, a first-timer to this part of the world, it doesn't get much better than this.
Whoa! Woo! I can't do that.
It's like we're flying, look at that.
The beach here on Inchydoney Island has 2 separate sections, divided by the Virgin Mary Headland. The sands stretch below high dunes and rocky cliffs.
When was the last time you were able to cycle on the beach like this, Andrea?
Oh my gosh, years ago.
Just for us. It's like our private own beach.
But this challenge is not just about sand. There are loads of different types of terrain on the island.
It seems strange there's so many fish so close to the shore.
Pappy would want to fish there.
Yeah. Look at the cows over
I
there.
know. There's so many cows everywhere. What would you call your cow if you had a cow?
Marguerite.
Marguerite!
Do you remember the first time you cycled?
Yeah, I remember it was scary because you were standing behind me and then you said that you wouldn't let go and then you let go.
Well, at one point I have to, don't
You
I?
let go.
And now onto the main road, the most common route for people traveling to the beach.
Everywhere you look, you find something new to enjoy.
Want to do a race?
Yeah?
Okay, let's go. Ah! I went the wrong way. Come on, Andrea.
More?
Yeah!
I've lost my pedal.
Come on!
Compétitive? Moi?
Come on, lift up your butt. Come on. Show us what you got. Come on, you're going to beat your old man.
We are nearing the end of our challenge and Inchydoney Beach is in sight again, and what a sight it is!
The sun, the wind, the sea.
You and me.
We've now completed the Inchydoney Island loop.
Wow, what a challenge, what a cycle. But you know what, it's bittersweet for me. I mean, that was really quite exceptional, but it's the last one, and it's the last one with my daughter. It was really super special, wasn't it, Andrea?
Yeah, it was incredible. It's just an amazing way to see the wild Atlantic way.
It was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And now for that surprise I promised Andrea. Wetsuit on and surfboard under my arm. Do I look the part? Andrea is a water baby. She's even won a bronze medal for diving at the Olympics. I was so proud. But when it comes to surfing, it's been a long time since either of us have tried it. Inchydoney Beach is suitable for surfers of all levels, which suits Andrea and I just fine. Now, they say that West Cork benefits from the Gulf Stream currents and has relatively warm waters as a result, but I'm still glad to be wearing a wetsuit. Liam is an elite-level surfer and has been a qualified surfing instructor since 2005. He has also been the manager of this local surf school for over 2 decades.
Welcome to Inchydoney. It's just a lovely beach because it's gently sloping. It doesn't get very deep, so you won't get any shocks when you go into the water. You'll be always able to stay in your depth. And we have nice, gently breaking waves, which are brilliant for beginners and intermediates. I'm guessing you're beginners.
Yeah, perfect for us.
Yeah, does that sound good? This is one of the nicest beaches because it's always quiet. You can go to anywhere in the world, California, anywhere, you'll have hundreds of people out in these waves, and we have 2 people and ourselves. Okay, guys, if you want to lie down on your boards first anyway, we're going to get your feet always to the back of the boards, all right? When we're paddling for the wave, we're lifting our body, keeping it straight with our hands, and when the wave comes, we paddle 3 more paddles, and then we're going to go into the push-up position, our toes curled in. Now, this is a major thing. You're not looking down, and you're not looking over here, you're looking where you're going. So you're popping up to your front foot lands first, and you're looking in that direction. Will you give me a look? Okay. So you're paddling, the wave's coming, so you're gonna hit you. You do 3 more paddles, popped up. Excellent. Just check you're not too far up the board when you're standing. So I want you to go down to your bellies again, one more time. And where are you looking when you're popping up? You look at my pretty face. Ready? 3, 2, 1, up you go. Nice and fast. So guys, remember, I'm going to show you a little trick when you're standing. Go back to your standing positions. I want you to try and bend your back knee a small bit. And there we go. We're not sticking our bums out like this.
No.
Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Yeah, lovely. It's a lovely bum, but we're keeping it in.
Put this one in.
I can't, Andrea. My knees are not going anymore.
Like this.
Okay.
My knees are finished. I can't do it. My hips are gone as well.
Okay, we're standing on our surfboards. We have to get off. We're going to jump 2 feet together. Oh, beautiful. A little flare on it as well.
You copied me.
So, have a look back at me. I'm the wave. I'm coming. You start paddling. 3 more paddles. You jumped up too early. You're on it.
Yeah!
You jumped up too early.
I went the safety.
All right, so look, this is a big one, lads. And Shaka. No, that's...
Like this, like this.
That's...
Like you're calling someone.
Oh.
Hey.
That's rock and roll. This is Shaka. This is surfing.
I'm not as cool as you two guys.
You're getting
Hello?
there.
Hello? Coast Guard? Yes, I'm stuck. Please come and get me.
Or you could also.
Yeah,
That's for later.
a nice start.
Yeah. So let's go, guys. Let's go in. And if I give you this, that means you're doing well, all right?
Okay.
Okay.
And it's actually bad luck if you do this to a surfer and they don't do it back to you. All right, so are you ready for it? If you want to follow me here. The tide is coming in now and it's just lovely.
I just hope we can remember everything that we've just learned. These are the kind of waves that make you feel alive. I'm so proud watching Andrea surf like that. Look at her go. Check me out, I'm riding a mini wave. Woo! This is so tough, but I'm in my element. I love this. What an experience to be chasing waves on the edge of Ireland with Andrea. That was worth the wipeouts. But I think Andrea is the clear winner here, don't you think?
That was hard.
What surf? I've surfed in so many places. In Bali, in France, in Cornwall. This is the best surf ever. The water is amazing. The temperature of the water is great, isn't it? It's perfect.
Yeah, it's not too cold actually, especially when you're paddling so much. No, it was tough, but a great way to end the day.
And we got on a few waves. We were actually surfing.
We actually were semi-decent.
What a first day with Andrea in West Cork. Who knows where our bikes will take us tomorrow? Andrea and I are continuing our adventure by bike in West Cork in Ireland. We have reached the village of Clonakilty, West Cork's only heritage town, known for its historical buildings and colourful shop fronts. We have a long day of cycling ahead of us, so I think some breakfast is in order, and where better to stop than the home of a Clonakilty speciality seen on breakfast plates all over Ireland. Black pudding.
Dear Ditch,
Hi.
how are you?
Good. Hello,
to meet
Fred.
you.
Welcome to West Cork.
Good morning.
Andrea, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are
Good.
you?
Good.
So what's so special about your black pudding? It's unique, isn't it?
It is unique. It has a unique mixture of spices, and that's the secret recipe. Yeah.
And how old is the recipe then?
The recipe is going back to the 1880s.
And you're the only person that has the spice recipe, no one
Yes,
else.
nobody else.
Can we try it?
You can, of course. Can, of course. Come on over here.
The concept of black pudding or blood sausage is ancient, with mentions in literature as far back as 800 BC. Here in Ireland and elsewhere, black pudding became a vital and cheap food source, as it used all parts of the animal.
Now, here we are. Yes?
Yes.
There we go.
Thank you very much.
So what's in it exactly?
There's beef meat, beef blood, onions. The grainy bits are pinhead oatmeal. And then, of course, the all-important spices.
I'm not
It's a
usually a
whole meal.
fan of black pudding, but that's actually really good.
Yeah?
So who was the person who actually came up with the first recipe, the original recipe?
The Harrington family devised the recipe. Back in the 1880s, Joanne O'Brien, a lady out in the country, made the pudding and sold it in the butcher shop. And my late husband, Edward, bought the butcher shop in 1976. And with it came a little bit of paper that we really didn't have any value on, with the recipe for the pudding. And I remember when we bought the butcher shop first, and the name was changed over the door from Harrington to me, and people kind of came to the door hesitant and said, "Can you still get the same black pudding?" And we said, "Yes, you sure can."
So what spices do you have in there?
Little bit of this, little bit of that. No, I won't be telling.
She's not going to tell you the recipe is a secret.
Yeah,
There must be some clove in it.
there might be.
She's not going to tell us.
There might be clove.
Might be.
Cinnamon?
Maybe.
So no, there's no cinnamon.
She's good at poker, isn't she?
Fueled up, if none the wiser about the secret recipe, it's time to leave Clonakilty and cycle back into the West Cork countryside again. These are some of the best routes I've taken so far. Around every corner there is a new view to discover, and the sunshine certainly helps.
I love spots like this because we're in the middle of nature. There's no cars. You can't hear planes above your head.
Yeah.
It's very relaxing. Oh, wow,
The
look at
scenery
that.
definitely helps.
Look at this, Andrea. I've got a surprise when we get to the end of this path.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've booked something very special. I think you're gonna love it.
Really?
Yeah.
What is it?
I'm not telling you,
Oh.
you will see.
Okay.
Okay, go on.
Alpacas?
I know the alpacas make it look like we've traveled to South America, but we are still in County Cork, I promise.
Hi, Benjamin. How are
Hi,
you?
Fred. How are you doing?
Very good, thank you.
Nice
to meet you. This
Hi,
is my
Benjamin.
daughter.
Great to have you here. Very welcome.
So why did you set up this place with these alpacas?
I felt very much that it would really suit my passion to bring people, nature, and animals together. You know, because this is a beautiful place in Irish nature. It suits these animals very well. And then my wife came in with the passion for knitting and knitwear, and our passion together for making something sustainable, you know. And that's really where we realized that everything comes together, and we could make a beautiful educational farm.
And then you get the wool, so bingo.
Exactly.
Anastasia's slow fashion approach to making clothes means much of the alpaca fiber is processed by hand with a spinning wheel. All of the yarn can be traced back to each individual alpaca.
So the alpaca is really, in terms of domesticated animal that is farmed, it is the top fiber producing animal that there is. So what their main job is, relax and grow fur.
Right, that's good.
Yeah. So for us, it was a win-win.
Perfect.
Benjamin's background in educational science and his experience with animal-assisted education led this family to establish their alpaca ranch here in West Cork. He claims that walking with alpacas encourages mindfulness and a chance to connect with nature and animals. I might take a bit of convincing about that.
Right. So all you have to do is take the lead and start walking, and they will just walk gentle behind or next to you, okay? If they do pull ahead, just have the lead long and keep a bit of distance to their back, okay? If you want to pet them, keep the lead short, and you can pet them, and you can even put your hand around for a little picture, okay? So
Yeah,
try
you would
that.
do that. And they will run off
And what
into
do I
the
do now?
sunset.
I just start to
You
walk.
just start walking around the house, through the cars, and down into the fields. I'll be with you.
I wonder if the alpacas are going to pick up on how worried I am about this.
Whoa, he's going back. He's going back.
Very good. No,
Oh.
you keep going with him.
Yeah. You come here.
You wanted to take the lead, now you have to. Very good.
I don't dare to look at him because I think he's going to spit. And
You
I'm
see-
not speaking towards, in his direction.
Something tells me I'm not doing a good job at hiding my nerves.
Oh, he's got a branch here. Oh!
Yeah, the head is a little bit sensitive, especially if you.
No,
if
but
you
he's got a
pull on the
branch. I want
hair.
you to take
know,
it
yeah.
out.
No,
Hey,
don't
pick
touch
up
him.
These things, that's okay, yeah. All right, let's go.
Come on.
Let's
Come
go.
on.
Come
You
on, Sonny.
will have to
Come on.
insist with
Come on,
Paddington.
Paddington. I am stressed. I'm regretting booking that thing.
Well, look at the view.
Yeah.
Look at the view.
At least you're happy, Andrea. That's good.
I'm happy.
Yeah, good.
I'm happy because you're funny.
Oh, yeah, I'm funny, yeah.
Native to South America, alpacas were domesticated around 6,000 years ago for clothing, food and transport. I wonder, did the ancestors of these alpacas imagine they'd ever be living by the sea in West Cork?
What a setting you have here, Benjamin.
Yes, I know. So this island is called Rabbit Island, but in Irish it's called St. Bridget's Island. I believe that there is the story that St. Bridget visited it.
Rabbit Island sits off the coast here and is known for its mentions in Irish folklore and its abundant wildlife.
I am the alpaca whisperer.
There you are. And I'm the stressed dad.
This is actually really good. This is fun.
So why do you take them here on the beach, Benjamin?
We had to train the alpacas at the beginning to go onto the beach because, you know, that's new for them. But we knew that alpacas like the water. And the other thing, what is very beneficial for alpacas is the seaweed, actually. They started to graze the seaweed. And seaweed is often even mixed in with feed because it has a lot of minerals. They graze here all the time. You know, there's a big salad bar for them. Yeah.
I'm fine. You're nervous.
I'm gonna need therapy after this.
Oh, no.
It is therapy.
You just got to open up for this therapy.
No,
Yeah.
I'm trying to open up. I'm just like closing off, you know.
I think the alpacas have had enough now.
Oh, he's like, I want to go.
Now you have to take Paddington back.
Look, he's coming.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Paddington.
Do you want some help?
Ah, he's gone. He's gone.
He's gone.
I'm guessing your kids love walking with the alpacas, no?
They do, yeah.
Do you ever pick them up from school with them?
No,
No.
no.
If you're thinking I'm gonna pick you up from uni, Andrea, with an alpaca next week,
Oh my gosh, that would be so cool.
yeah, it's not gonna happen.
They are very good travelers.
Benjamin likes the idea.
Oh, yeah. The things you do for your kids, but Andrea enjoyed it, so all good.
Yeah, it was quite relaxing, I think. Lovely view, lovely walk. The alpacas were soft.
Relaxing.
You did good though.
I know. Oh, come on, get on
You'll
your bike.
come back.
Let's go.
And we're back on our bikes. There is so much more of West Cork to explore together. I'm continuing my cycle through West Cork with my daughter Andrea, and we have reached the fishing village of Baltimore on the southern tip of Ireland. Baltimore is linked to pirates because of a dramatic kidnapping of this entire town in 1631. Whether all the details are fact or fiction, I'm fascinated to learn more.
Andrea, we're in Baltimore, and I really want to find out about the pirates, so we'll stop at the pub, and we'll find out about the story, okay?
Okay.
We have come to the Alger, a pub and restaurant here in Baltimore. I've been told this is a good place to find out more about this notorious pirate invasion, as landlord Bill knows the story.
So, Bill, I have so many questions to ask you. So what happened?
3 ships anchored outside of Baltimore Harbor. Just before dawn, they rowed around the corner into the cove where the village was to a beach.
Right.
That is where they landed. Walked across the small hill to the village.
Right.
What they would have done is they would have lit the thatched roofs on fire.
Right.
The house would fill with smoke. The horrified residents would have run out, and then they would have been captured.
And how many people were there in the 3 ships?
About 200. They would have been-
200 men raiding.
Yeah, so it would have been Janissaries, Ottoman Turks, as well as the main pirate. His name was John Johnson. He was Dutch, himself captured by Barbary pirates, and then converted to Islam and became the most notorious of the Barbary pirates.
Oh, really?
One of the wealthiest men in the world by the time of his death.
And how many people were living in Baltimore at the time of the raid?
They took 107. But remember, this was occupied territory at the time. There's no Irish names on the list.
One.
Not one.
Wow.
The only names are English names. But there are theories that because the Irish people would have been so disregarded that the names just weren't recorded. They may have taken as much as 200 people, the Irish people just were anonymous. You know, they only cared about the English. That may be the case, and there's some people that.
So the story could be more tragic than we know.
Right. The Irish that were here all fled, founded Skibbereen, about 10 miles inland, because they were terrified. You know, so this place that Baltimore laid empty for a couple generations.
Oh, really?
No one came back. Yeah.
So do we know what happened to the people that were taken away?
So they would have been taken to Algiers, which is in North Africa. It would have been part of the Ottoman Empire at the time, controlled from Turkey.
So do you think that it's possible that the people who were taken slaves there in North Africa, do you think that they had an influence, you know, with their culture, their music, their language?
We have people visit us here from Algeria. In fact, there was a customer that came in, and he came specifically to Baltimore because he says that in his village in southern Algeria, the music was Irish.
Irish, wow.
The influence of Ireland on the world never fails to amaze me.
What an interesting morning.
I know. History lesson. Now we get to ride our bikes.
Crazy story, Andrea. All right? Allez, on y va.
We're in Baltimore, so we should cycle to where these pirates invaded.
That was really, really interesting. A nice history lesson to start the day.
Well, quite an incredible story, Andrea. Can you imagine? Be awakened in the middle of the night by pirates, and then to be taken away on a ship and being a slave all your life.
Crazy. We never know, those people could have walked where we are riding right now.
Yes.
This is the very cove where the Barbary pirates landed almost 400 years ago in Baltimore. I love when history comes alive like this.
Wow, Andrea, look at that!
It's so beautiful.
Wow.
Andrea and I can't leave Baltimore without visiting one of West Cork's most iconic landmarks. So we are continuing our cycle past the cove and up the hill leading to the cliffs. This cone-shaped sculpture called the Baltimore Beacon was built in 1849. Following the Irish Rebellion in 1798, the British decided to build a series of beacons and lighthouses along the Irish coast as part of a warning system. The Baltimore Beacon isn't lit, but its white paint is meant to be enough of a warning for ships approaching this craggy coast. What a sight! Rising 50 feet above the cliffs and spectacular views out to the Atlantic Ocean. This was well worth the pit stop. Onwards to Sandy Cove. This cove outside the town of Kinsale was once used by smugglers, but is now known as a wild swimming spot and for its cliff walk overlooking the Celtic Sea. Sandy Cove Island is uninhabited except for a herd of wild goats who have been on the island for generations. We are here to meet Suzanne, who started out as a zoologist and now runs food and foraging tours.
Hi, Suzanne.
Hey, Fred. Hey, Andrea.
Hi.
How are you?
Really good. How are you? Lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Yeah.
It's my daughter,
Nice to
Andrea.
meet you.
Nice to meet you. Welcome to Sandy Cove. So this location is a really beautiful spot to see wild plants. So today I thought it'd be nice to show you some because a lot of them would have been really important for us in our history and our culture and our folklore. There's a bunch of plants we can look at on the way down that are edible.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Shall we go see them?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Obviously, if you're collecting anything wild, you have to make sure you know what you're collecting.
Yes.
So safe. And also to be respectful, not to take too much of anything. Always leave plenty for other creatures and people. Be sustainable in your approach to how you do it.
Right.
Yeah. So I love these plants. They're called fireweed because after fire, they come back to life really fast. The flowers, you can eat them if you want. They're meant to have a sort of sweetish flavor, but the seed, so it's this cotton-like seed here.
Yeah.
So in North America, The Native Americans would actually use this as a fire starter. So you bundle it up in a large amount and it's really flammable. It's really good to make a fire. And also they used to get goat hair and they would actually weave blankets with this and the goat hair together. So I've been saying for a long time that I want to like grab me a goat from over there, get a loom,
Yes.
sit down and make a blanket just
That would
right
be very
here.
sustainable,
Yeah.
you know.
It'd be very comfortable as
Very
well. they're meant to be.
soft, yeah.
Incredibly soft.
I love to walk in nature, but I don't often pay attention to the plants around me. I'm learning so much from Suzanne.
Okay, so we've got nettle here. Don't touch it because it's got a really bad sting. But this is a really special and important plant, particularly in Ireland, because it was one of 3 plants that actually helped a lot of people survive during the famine. There's that and charlock, which is wild mustard, and carrageen. But it's essentially a superfood. It's packed full of vitamins and minerals. But with all nettles, obviously you need to be really careful. Pick it with gloves. And when you bring it home, if you want to use it for food, you need to denature the stingers. So blanch it, boil it, freeze it, whatever. And even though the sting is really unpleasant, there's a lot of people in the past who had really bad rheumatism. They used to flay their legs with nettles. And what actually would happen was there's actually anti-inflammatories and antihistamines in the hairs. So you get this initial pain, but then you get a relief.
When I was in primary school, they taught us how to make stinging nettle soup.
All right. Well, I know what I'm going to do next Sunday for you.
Not stinging nettle soup.
Stinging nettle soup?
No, please. No, it's very bitter.
It can be, but people used to take it in Ireland as a shot, and they would say it would put fire in your belly to like bring up your immune system over the months ahead. It's really high in protein as well.
It's fascinating to hear about all the uses for these plants. So much knowledge that has been lost over the years.
I'm going to bring you down to the hawthorn tree, which we also call the fairy tree.
Your favourite?
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to show my daughter the fairy tree because I've been telling her about it. I've been telling her about the world of the fairies, which
Yeah.
I encountered last week.
You did? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, so there's a lot of fairy stuff going on in Ireland. It's like the place to be for us. Okay, so we've got the fairy tree here, the hawthorn.
So I think it's possible, Andrea. Something
Yeah.
is going to happen and we're going to get a sign from the fairies of this tree.
Okay.
Like, look. Oh. No, this is just a branch that's cracked. But look at these roots.
It looks like it might be an entry point for one of the fairy folk, for sure.
Oh, you think so?
Possibly.
Maybe
I
put
mean,
your hand in.
He might lose it, but hey.
No, you won't lose it. You've got to trust in the goodness of the fairies.
So if you damage the tree in any way, you can actually anger them because that's an entrance to their world. And there's a really famous story around one of these trees which occurred in 1999. So they wanted to build this road between Limerick and Clare. They wanted to do a bypass, but there was a hawthorn bush there. And a local storyteller called Eddie Lenihan, who's a big believer in the fairies, claimed that he'd been talking to a farmer a couple of days previously, and the farmer had seen these green liver-like blobs moving around in this bush. And Eddie was like, oh my God, the fairies were there. And not only just there, they were actually going into battle. There was 2 different groups fighting each other. And Eddie said if you didn't let them resolve their differences, they would never have peace and all problems will occur and there'd be like road crashes there, all sorts of things would happen. It became so big, not only was it a national story, it became an international story. And they actually, in the end, diverted the road around the tree. And the cool thing about it is it just shows that magic and mystery is very much alive and well in Ireland. So look at what we have here.
Wow.
So we've got rock samphire, which is this little cliff plant. So the thing about it is it likes to grow on cliffs. This has been used actually a lot on voyages, like Vikings, people traveling across the world. It would be used actually as a vitamin C source because it's really good for preventing scurvy. So they would actually pickle it and you could keep it for months like that. So I would recommend you maybe just have a taste of it. There's no wrong answer with this. But there's a really wide variety of flavors you can get. But like, what flavor would you get from it?
Bad.
Like, does it remind you of anything in particular?
It's very sour.
Yeah, okay.
Very, very sour.
So, like,
Lemony.
yeah. So normally, like when it's younger, it tastes like carrot or broccoli or lemon or lime or
There is a
salt.
carrot taste to it, yeah. It's
pepper,
true, an aftertaste
yeah.
of carrot, you're right.
But the thing is, as it develops over the autumn, it releases these oils into its tissues, which are called terpenes, and they actually taste like petroleum. So you also might have picked up on that. But the thing about this plant and what I like to show people is, you know, when you go to the supermarket, you get a tomato or a mushroom, it tastes like tomato or mushroom because they're bred to taste that way. But wild plants, if you actually eat them, quite often they'll show you that there's a whole different flavor profile for different things. So I really like to show it that way.
Wow, what a fascinating tour.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you, Suzanne.
You're very welcome. Merci beaucoup.
De rien.
Oh,
be careful.
What an introduction to foraging. I'm going to have to keep an eye out for interesting plants on my walks back home now. But I won't be collecting anything I'm not confident about. It's always better to be safe than sorry. Onwards to our final stop in West Cork and a chance to flex our artistic skills. Well, that is if we have any. Andrea and I are on the final leg of our West Cork adventure, and we are cycling to a pottery class through the town of Kinsale. Kinsale is on Ireland's southwest coast at the mouth of the River Brandon and is the starting point for the Wild Atlantic Way. The Irish for Kinsale is Cientalia, which roughly translates to Headland of the Sea. The colourful streets make a pretty backdrop, a picture postcard of West Cork.
Jedich! How's it going?
They had their headphones in.
Yeah, but they think that we're locals and we are very friendly. We are contributing to the reputation of Ireland as a friendly country, Andrea.
With your French accent. You have to have your Irish accent.
Andrea, I said Jedich. What?
Just outside the town is the home of Kinsale Pottery, run by Adrian. We're looking forward to creating art together. Adrian quit the rat race in London over 25 years ago and set up a pottery studio here. Quite the lifestyle change.
Hey, Adrian. How are you?
Good, yeah. Yourselves?
Yeah, good, thank you, good.
Yeah, nice to meet you.
Oh, wow.
Adrian's work is so unique, but there is no time to admire it. Our challenge is to make a sculpture of each other.
At the front, you can put your hand inside it and push out where the chin is going to go. So you're starting to get the form of the head. Then the eyes are going to be about halfway up. And you just need to create indentations in the face. When you get to that point, the first thing you're going to do is start to build the nose. There's people with very large noses, but there are, nevertheless, you don't want them to be too big. Okay, so that's probably where you're going to start.
Why are you looking at me like this, Andrea?
Nothing.
I don't have
Different
a big nose.
noses, different people, different noses, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Thank you.
You can add a bit to the front of the chin, so you don't have to push the chin out all the way. If you think the person has a bit
Look
more
at this,
chin
yeah.
than you've got, don't be
I
scared
look like a
of adding
snowman. I look like a Minecraft character.
Adrian, you make it look so easy,
Yeah.
and now I feel totally out of my depth.
Okay, so before we get too far into adding, I think we need to change the shape of the head of it.
Uh-oh, not a great start, with Adrian already having to take over and slap our pots into shape.
We will get onto the detail, but
I think this
you've
is
got
really
a lot
good so
of
far, what I've done. Look at that.
So
I'm slightly offended.
his face is
You're slightly
quite
offended, Andrea.
wide,
Well, this is an artistic impression of you, Andrea.
and then the
Understand?
eye sockets need to be a bit
Deeper.
bit bigger. How's that?
Why are you looking at me like this?
Actually, he's got quite a sort of strong bridge to his nose, so we might want to
Strong.
feature
I didn't get my creativity from you.
No, you didn't.
I've actually made you look like Superman. You're welcome.
I don't know that I look like Superman like that.
You've got a chiseled jawline like this.
Chiseled.
Look. Oh, ow, they're so sharp.
We're having such good crack, but we really should be concentrating.
face.
Let me see. Oh, he looks exactly like me, Andrea.
Yeah, that's not bad, Adrian.
He's got a small nose.
Really?
Well, no, I'm joking.
But like a lot of things that people don't like about themselves is what makes them like the most beautiful, in my opinion. Like if someone doesn't like their nose, but it's a part of their heritage, then that's what makes them them.
Yeah, individual character.
Yeah.
This is quite good. Yeah, look at this. I think it's quite good too.
My nose is flat.
I think this is really quite good. I'm not sure it looks like Andrea, but
You're supposed to do me.
what I am doing you.
Okay, that nose just doesn't do her justice.
No, not yet, Adrian. We are working on it. It's a work in progress.
While I'm still trying to sort out Andrea's nose, Adrian has already moved on to the mouth.
If you look at somebody's top lip, it's quite a big pad of clay. Take out the bit in the middle, like that. And the bottom lip actually tucks in below the top lip, like that. So you're trying to give this, looks like Cillian Murphy. Actually, we had somebody made Cillian Murphy, and actually it just didn't look like him at all. But you couldn't say that, really.
I'd love to be like a fly on the wall in your next class. Yeah, there was Fred Sirieix and his daughter. Yeah, he tried to make his daughter. Did not look at his daughter at all.
One thing you need to know about ceramics is once it's been fired, it's fixed. And if I was to bury it and dig it up in 500 years' time, it would be in good condition. So think about that when you're making that piece. Some archaeologist going to find this and say, who the hell is that?
Yeah. You're good at working on people's confidence. Really good. Psychologically, you are.
I really hope that my piece of pottery is never dug up by archaeologists. But I wonder how the other budding sculptors are getting on.
Where are you there? What's happening?
I really don't know, Fred. The last time I tried this, it ended up as
a toilet.
A toilet. Did it? An outside toilet, yeah.
Oh, okay.
So.
No, it was quite big, wasn't it? It was about this size.
Yeah.
It was almost big enough, but not quite. Yeah.
So is it a self-portrait or?
I'm aiming for Jack.
It's you, Jack.
Could be anyone else.
Adrian, come and make me feel good and tell me how good this is.
Memorable, I think, is the word.
Thank you.
Her lips are probably a bit narrower.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's probably, and come down, and then she needs more chin.
Yeah.
Okay. But it's the dexterity in which you work the clay that's really impressive. I really
Keep it going, I love this.
enjoy watching people who know what they're doing.
That's a bit sort of luscious. We don't want to make them too luscious, you know? But
You can.
because she's so young, she doesn't have any creases.
Yeah.
No freckles. No wrinkles.
Yes. Once upon a time, we were like that too.
Were we? God.
Yeah. I've got pictures to prove it.
Right, everybody at the right point. Let's have a look at the eyes. So you're going to start with a little torpedo like this, and then that goes in at the top, okay, like that. And just get it in place. And then you need to join it onto the face with the tool, all the way around, like that. The bottom lid, a bit smaller, but the same principle. Tucked on there and joined onto the face. Then you take a piece of clay on the end of the piece of wood, just make it into a little lump like that, and that tucks inside the eye on the inner edge. That's good.
Is it?
No, I was talking to Andrea.
With Andrea's face nowhere near correct, it's time to mess up her ears now.
And the way you make an ear is you start by shaping it first. And it needs to be thin on one side and thick on the other. You put it on the face at the side, and then you smooth it on really well at the front, like that. And if you want to make something with earrings, then you can make a little hole in the sculpture, and then when it's been fired and glazed, you can get a
Yes,
real-
Andrea, don't forget my earring. Style is very important.
So if you want to add a bit of hair, just take a chunk of clay, reasonably flat, and join it on really well to the head. And then you can just carve into it, okay? Now, because he's not got long hair,
No, I'll be fine for the hair.
you can literally draw it on, and then I would just add bits, right? I wouldn't add huge amounts, but...
And draw all the...
Oh, the wrinkles, yeah, okay. So the key with wrinkles is not to use a sharp knife, but to use a sort of nice blunt area like that. And what you're just pushing it in like that.
What wrinkles?
No, exactly. Laughing lines, they're called. Is that laughing lines?
Jack, let me see your masterpiece.
About
Yeah, no, he's got a square eye.
I probably shouldn't speak too soon.
Hey, let's go.
ready.
Voila.
Indeed, voila. This is brilliant. Actually, it looks much better in picture than in real life. Delighted. Spitting image.
So, did you have fun?
Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I mean, what I found really interesting is to learn about the proportions and the techniques behind the sculpture, but also the crack. It was good fun, wasn't it?
No, it was really fun, especially Adrian. He loved you.
Oh yeah, he was roasting me that there was no tomorrow.
West Cork, for me, it's dramatic scenery. It's where the land meets the sea and create this beautiful, magical poetry called island. Isn't it, Andrea?
It's incredible. I really love my journey here.
Did you see my surfing in Inchydoney? I was surfing mini waves. Last time I was in Northern Ireland, I had the Clonakilty black pudding. But this time I had it where it's actually made, where it came from.
And we almost got the secret recipe.
Yeah, minus the spices. Wow, the cycle challenge around Inchydoney Island, I think was the best that I've had in Ireland. It was fantastic. I mean, first of all, the scenery was incredible. And for me, of course, I was doing it with my daughter. So yeah, it was the best of the best.
Great exercise too.